Hey everybody, I want to Weasm here, Saturday, December 13th, 2014. Just showcase Legendary Chopper. He was a custom paint I cranked out last night, starting while I brushed my teeth. Long story short, got to a point on him I really wanted to finish, and I needed some time to let the paint dry. Didn't really know quite what to do, so I started on another character that I wanted to take care of. If you recall, I mentioned that I thought that this guy right here might turn out to be rare or somewhat limited. And so what I did, of course, in single pack form, Series 4 Tidal Wave Gilgrunt, he's got the buddy pack that comes with, of course it'd be the red-based Gilrunt, but he's got that at Walmart exclusive, and then the way most people would probably get him is the triple pack. What I did, since I kind of wanted to keep this one sealed up just in case, I went ahead and I bought the triple pack. And one of the reasons for that was because I got a couple of extra figures that I could come in and potentially do custom paint on. Now, one of those is, of course, Fire Element Newlander Torch. This is what she looks like box stock. When I had the idea, I kind of like doing the female characters. They don't really, they're not tons of them, number one, and number two, I kind of feel like it resonates with part of the audience well, but I kind of had in mind what I wanted to do. Torch, you know, most people picture this, they picture the orange and the yellow and fire. That's not really what you want when you're using it. It depends what you're doing. But you know, when you think of it, when I think of a torch, you know, I think of a cutting torch, you know, fabrication side of things. And when you turn it on, you know, and you light it up, you're probably going to have, you know, the yellowy orange flame. And what you actually want to do is you want to crank the gas mixture where you get like a bluish white. That's going to be your hottest, most concentrated tip, and obviously it cuts, you know, metal the easiest, which is usually what I'm doing with the torch. So, or soldering, same thing, even with a little propane torch. But anyway, outside of just like, most people though associate it with like a candle. And so that's kind of where I think Torch got her orangey yellow traditional fireplace look, is just what most people envision from a torch. Me, again, coming from a fabricator's perspective, I picture the bluish white. Blue, white, silver, those are great colors, at least in my book. So what I planned to do initially was kind of treat her to like a legitimate, you know, fabricator's torch. I was thinking of calling her like Fab Torch, you know, so it would sort of play off of fabulous, but it would really be fabrication. And I couldn't quite, I had just obviously done Legendary Chopper, which was blue metallic, which that's pretty much my favorite color in terms of the customs I've done. But I didn't really want to do her that way as a female Skylander, so I kind of stepped back and thought, okay, what would I do differently? And I thought, you know, to me, purple, particularly like the Mystic purple I kind of used, I kind of associate that as more of a feminine color, kind of like royalty slash feminine. So what I did, just can kind of refresh you, this right here, this is who I dubbed Mystic Hex. The batteries just died, but this is Mystic Hex, and what I kind of did with her, I wanted to use kind of, again, I associate that, you know, as like a magic, royalty, feminine type killer, and so I treated her primarily to the Mystic Purple I blended up, did the base, we then accented that, you know, the skull's eyes and nose cavities are, of course, same color, then I've got the silver there, the dress, if you can kind of see, there's kind of a funky light, it's kind of like a enchanting white or ivory white. It's got some metallic to it actually, but this is Mystic Hex. I thought about going that route, but I mean, I don't want to do all of these, you know, exactly the same. I kind of like to make each one of them unique. And so with Torch, I was kind of left off, you know, how do I approach? You know, I thought of doing Fab Torch, where she was kind of like the blue-white. And then I thought of doing the Mystic route. Mystic Torch, well, the other thing, it didn't really flow to me. Mystic Hex, it sounds right. Mystic Torch, not so much. What I actually came up with was Enchanted Torch. And again, this is a look at the as-delivered factory figure. And this right here, that we're going to bring into flame, this is Mystic Torch. I'm sorry, not Mystic Torch, but Enchanted Torch. I know there's Enchanted Star Strike and Hoot Loop, and they change colors, but I don't know why. Mystic Torch doesn't flow well to me, Enchanted Torch does, so that's kind of what I ran with. little bit going on here. First off, you'll note the face I didn't really change. The reason for that, if you take a look at regular Torch here, maybe. Anyway, she's got a very small face. She's got the hair covering the large majority of her facial profile. Then she's got, like, you know, the eyeliner kind of, you know, sort of ties in with her, you know, characteristics. But, you know, like if you'd see on a linebacker or something. And then the eyes. I'm always hesitant on eyes, you know, to lose their original pop, everything like that. But the other thing is it could, like, totally butcher the figure and make it look horrible. So I held off on that. And I thought, okay, what would kind of tie in with kind of like that peachy orange color that her skin is? And this is what I came up with. I don't know what it is with the light. Let me bring this down, maybe get a little bit more shadow going or something. Obviously, you'll see I did use a blue, kind of a metallic blue on the apron. I blended it, kind of tried to wash it out, make it look, you know, kind of worn and used. Almost has a metallic denim effect, if you will. But what I did with her pants, that's actually a blend. I was pretty happy with it. It kind of looks like Heartbreaker Roller Brawl, scaled out with a little bit more metallic. I'm trying to find that chick. I guess I've got her cased after doing her upgrades. But anyway, you'll note, you know, the little hammer has changed colors there. I've changed, you know, some of the silvers to a gold. We've got the Mystic purple there. Right here, kind of in the barrel, I actually changed that over. Made the flames, of course, kind of like a Mystic purple. And then the pants, though, I don't know that this... I've got light for a change, and it's like messing everything up. But the pants, they're originally kind of like this Carhartt brown color, if you will. And so what I did, there's actually about... 5 or 6 different shades of pink, purple, and red mixed in various concentrations. It kind of, when I think of somebody, you know, that would be working, you know, around torches, a fabricator, someone, you know, blacksmith, I picture, you know, I know what the people look like. I deal with them. There's still people that run around and put horseshoes and make spurs, you know, here where I live. So they're always, I mean, they've got, like, their jeans are singed, you know, they're kind of covered in soot. It's one of those deals they could take their apron off and there's like cloud of black, you know, comes off type thing. So I wanted to make them look worn a little bit. I feel like I did that. I just don't think it's really showing up very well. I mean, you can obviously tell they're not the Carhartt brown, but it's just the light is kind of not working with us here. That said, same thing here. That's got a little bit of the Mystic purple. It's got a little bit of pink. It's got a little purple. And it's got some red in it. And it kind of washes out. It kind of drowns out the metallic. It doesn't look like Mystic Hex, if you will. And then what I did, I think you can kind of see it best on her hair, just because that's the biggest concentration. I've got a little bit of blue as a base coat, and then I kind of did a little bit of gold as a base coat. And then I came over that with a purple metallic, and then I came over that with a purple. And then I came back over that just with a tinge of the gold to kind of give her like that special, you know, fire royalty type look or something, if you will. So she's heavily modified. It took a while to do her. The back here on the flame, again, I'm just not getting good light. I'm trying to kind of shelter my hand and take it off, and then it's not focusing. That kind of looks silver. It's actually kind of this like mix of colors, but it's got a little bit of gold, a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple, pink, red. Again, it's all kind of mixed together. And I don't know the face. I mean, and that was the other deal, you know, what color do you make the face? Do you go purple? I mean, I kind of pink. It was sort of a difficult thing for me to figure out, but coming in, I mean, when I have these two ladies side by side, you can kind of appreciate better what I did. Again, you picture the regular gun here. It's kind of got just like a wood finish on it. You can kind of picture the accordion functioning. This one I kind of trimmed out, made it look a little bit more special. Again, the fire, you can kind of see the profile of. Again, pay attention to the brown, kind of Carhartt brown pants, and then the dark kind of, you know, aged leather apron versus what you see here. That's really the best way to showcase her, I guess, is directly side by side for you. Again, coming around to the front, you can kind of see the contrast in the figures here. Again, head to head, literally. You can kind of pick up on what I did. Bringing them in closer, but maybe in focus. Having a lot of trouble focusing on this killer. But you can kind of pick up on the tinges of gold if you think, oh, that doesn't look complete. I actually intend it to be like that. I want it to kind of look, you know, just like a flame. You don't have like a consistent stream of color. It kind of fades. You know, and then it wavers, and so that's kind of what I was going for. It looks way better in person than I can get it to look on the camera. And again, actually the best way I can showcase Enchanted Torch is actually side by side with her box stock companion. So there are the two kind of guns, torches side by side. Again, I think she actually came out fairly well for what I was going for. And she does differentiate herself from Mystic Hex, in my opinion. And of course, I know the Enchanted, you know, I can't throw her outside and have her change colors or anything, but I feel like that may have been a one-time deal. I don't know if we're going to have that come back or not. Interesting side note, I actually found a glow-in-the-dark sonic boom at the Walmart I was in tonight. So that has been there for a while. Thought that was interesting. There's a lot of European packed characters too, including Drilla. I hadn't seen him in European packaging before, I don't think, so that was interesting. But again, Mystic Hex right here, and then you can kind of see the subtle contrast between that. Again, lots of different colors at work to kind of phase that out. But this is straight up Mystic Purple, and then this is that color blend I did. Factored in with, like I said, about 5 others, and then mixed it some consistency that I'll probably never duplicate. But that makes her unique and special, and that's what we were going for. So the big thing here, though, I can take both paths with Torch, and that worked out well. Again, the skin, the face, to me, it's not worth the risk. I think it kind of works well here. Obviously, I still have the tie-in with the base, which I think is nice. But she was treated to full-on custom. Everywhere else kind of tied her in. And again, I think the Enchanted nameplate, if you get Star Strike and Hoot Loop out of your head and just kind of take this for what it is, a custom one-off deal, I think it makes sense with Enchanted Torch. That's also what my nephew thought. I said, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this and this. And he's like, oh, definitely Enchanted. So I'm not the only one that thought that. I don't know. Maybe everyone else thinks it should be, you know, Mystic. But I did consider it, but like I said, I kind of wanted her to be a little bit unique, and I felt like she would have just had too much. You know, with Hex, it was easy because she's got like the robe on. With Torch, you know, you've got the apron, you've got the pants, you've got the shirt, you've got gloves, and then of course the gun and the flames. I kind of wanted it all to kind of be a little bit different. So that's it. This is custom number 12. It is Enchanted Torch. Have a couple more I've been wanting to do. I've kind of got planned out. Again, one part of my holdup is finding a red that I really like, and then like certain shades of green I'm looking for. So we'll see how that pans out. But in the meantime, we got Legendary Chopper, which you can see right there. He's video custom number 11. If you want to go back, check him out. You can see a couple of the others. Savior Stump Smash hiding over there in the corner. My nephew's custom Freeze Blade, Quicksilver Slam Bam. The legendary blue metallic Terrafin in his Series 2 form. So got a lot of customs going on, and like I said, I've got a couple more, couple that I've kind of messed with off and on here and there that I'll eventually finish up like I want. So stay tuned for that. I've got more in store for you. Oneofwisdom.com is my personal site. If you take that link at the top of the video description box, it'll take you not to the pool table, but straight to my site where you can see all my customs. Similarly, the link below that will be to the Skylander Club forum thread where I have my customs. If you like custom Skylanders, if you make some yourself, you want to showcase those, sign up on the Skylander Club forum. It's free, it's easy, I don't send out spam messages. Once your account's activated, you can come in, you can post pictures, videos, illustrations, whatever it may be, your custom Skylander stuff. I actually have a dedicated subforum just to custom Skylanders, so check that out. I think you'll enjoy that if you like this video. Lots of the members on the Skylander Club have posted up their own customs. Some people have done some really cool stuff, so be on the lookout for that, in addition to my own customs. Like I said, if you sign up, you can post yours. Everybody will check them out. From time to time, I do feature them on the Skylander Club Twitter, Facebook, Google+, etc., so keep that in mind. Similarly, if you're signed up, you can vote in all the cool polls we've got, so keep that in mind as well. SkylanderClub.com, that is the place to go. I got to go figure out what's going on over there on my iPad. Someone's messaging me, or Twitter's going off or something. But that's it for myself, Torch, and Enchanted Torch. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here for the next Skylanders Custom.